but you can still see Moon taking really good control of that lane.
Top lane, Tims. Aggressive Primal Spring in. KP, he'll be the target. And with the Balance Strike out, they might have enough with the homing missile to follow up. Arfu, he'll try to hold them back, but it won't be enough. Just make sure that Tier 1 doesn't drop too quickly. In fact, they might try to go for a kill as KP. Get caught out, but a very nice Fissures there from Arfu. Still KP. He's not going to be too safe yet. He'll try to run, but in the end, they will have the damage. But can they turn around? FBZ. He's going to back out. Yapage, he'll go into the Ghost Walk, but Arfu does have the Dust Up. They've got the vision on the Invoker, but FBZ still scouting out as now the Primal Spring Tims. He'll jump back in onto Rogi. They'll try to go for the Keeper, but they've already found that Invoker as well. So a pretty decent trade already is now SMG. They can keep going, but FBZ, he's got a massive Ink Sword going with the Dark Ascension. He's going to jump in, grab the Mirana kill, and they might even be able to secure mid one. In fact, mid one, he'll try to turn and find even more kills for his team. But Tims is going to jump back in, pumps out the Avalanche. Magic Missile, not going to be there.
Combinations with the Echo Slam, and that's still a ways off for that hero.
You've got a great power spike right now as well, John. In fact, mid lane, Soulbind is there. FBZ, he's perfectly fine as now the Ink Sword's going to land on both with the Sunstrike out onto mid one. It doesn't do enough damage though. So mid one, he's going to be just fine to walk his way out, but now a Tornado is there. You're part with the setup into the EMP. Swap, it's not going to be enough. KP will drop an Arfu. He's going to try and run, but Tims has got the dust out. He's got the Wukong's command, and he'll claim the kill for himself. Just absolute devastation from Boom. In fact, they might even find another. Mid one. Just barely get himself out, but Tims really just all over. Trying to get every pick off he can for the side of Boom.
Radiant's middle tower is under
attack. It's just constant aggression. Like, Yopaj doesn't even rest looking for more.
No, absolutely not. With the Spirit Vessel up, you just get some free charges for yourself. You get a free kill. And Boom, I mean, they might just find another KP. I don't know if you can TP there, sir. He's going to try anyway, but he's right into the heart of the beast. It's mid one. Does at least find FBZ. Moon, he's out of danger for now, but Palos, he's cleaned up KP. He's going to try and TP out in time, and looks like he should be fine. However, Rogi is not. He does get caught out by Yopaj and will end up dropping. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Palos, he's forced the BKB up and trying to run. Buyback is there, Rogi. They want to try and force the fight, but it's going to amount to nothing. The Buyback committed, but they didn't have the lockdown.
Yeah, they couldn't find the angle, and SMG, well, they're Buyback short, 4K behind, 5-19, Boom. Still got that Aegis and Palos.
Is he baiting right now? I think he might be. Dark Ascension's there. FBZ's going to rush in. They already got CTM down, but can they keep forcing this? The Echo, it's not going to be there. The Crippling Fear was out too quick. FBZ, he goes for more now. Onto the remnant of KP. The last thing left standing. Moon, he'll try to rush in though with the arrow and Starfall and does take him out. A decent trade so far for SMG is for something rather than nothing. They're going to find a great target. Palos, mid lane, immediately going to lose that Aegis. They find him a second time, though. Palos does have the BKB for this life. He's going to try and go for a run. In fact, Tims, he's going to jump in. KP once again going to be initially targeted. He's right back to the graveyard. Arrow, though, is going to be their big echo from Arfu, but is it enough? The fight back is there. Soulbind out, but no Palos. He's down. They've got Arfu at least. Mid one, he's trapped up. They've got Moon down as well, but can they keep it going? Moon, mid one, he's going to try and run. The Spirit Vessel not going to allow him to blink away, and it looks like Tims is going to get the vision. So in the end, he'll spot out Moon. Arfu's around, understanding something may be awry, but Yopashi does spot him out. They know the blink's down now, so Moon, he's a bit of a sitting duck. He'll use pretty much all his leap charges to try and run away. Tims, no Balance Strike up yet, just needs about 1 second before he can stun up Moon, and he does get him. And now FBZ can ensure he can get the job done, but KP's going to swap him out, try to help out with the Soulbind. Going to catch both of them. Now with the double silence out and the Primal Spring in. They've got Moon down on the Mirana, and they've got an extra consolation prize in the form of KP. He will be the second to fall, and Tims is now godlike. As mid one, he's trying to catch somebody on this tiny.
Just, you know, always be aware the monkey's not going to stop tracking them. You have to use the Wave of Terror.
Swap in. They're going to try and go on Yapaj, but he has the BKB up, and the Wukong's command is there from Tims. And KP, Oh, it's not a very tasty meatball for him. He'll get caught out. They'll try to turn. In fact, no, they're just going to try and run because Palos is on the chase. Mid one, he is spotted. Primal Spring is there. He's going to try and turn onto Tims, but Tims, he's got his own BKB up, so he'll just chase them down. No fear in the world for this Monkey King, as they'll go in for more. It looks like they'll have to suffice with the remnant of KP. Meanwhile, on the backside, Tims finally gets caught out. Arfu, he'll commit the Echo to make sure they get the kill. Moon, meanwhile, he'll try to deal with this Invoker. Yopaj, he's going to turn back around. Meanwhile, on the other side, mid one, he's been caught out. Arrow on target from Moon, but does he have the damage? He does. And I suppose trading that life for his own is kind of worth with the way this game's gone. But it does seem like he is going to have to die for the cause.
They don't use their big spells. They still have Slam coming in 20, so they could maybe just wait that out and reapproach that fight without the Aegis to protect.
Oh, they found Tims. Swap out Tims. He's going to BKB Wukong's. And they actually don't know if the team's behind him. They can't fight him. In fact, FBZ, he's going to blink in with the Dark Ascension now. Crippling Fear out, right onto mid one. They'd love to start with this tiny mid one. He's going very, very deep. He'll pop his own BKB after CTM, and he will get the Gyro. Rather the Grimstroke as the Gyro gets tossed around. Palos still trying to move in, but now Tims is down. They've got the Monkey King. But can they keep mid one alive here on the tiny? The answer's going to be no. They've lost mid one. Rogi, he's going to go down to the Sunstrike. Yopaj, right on target. And it seemed like a great start to the fight, but in the end, Boom Esports, they still come out on top. But have they found another? Cold Snap is there, KP. He's going to try, but he just can't survive. Echo's out. They've at least got the Gyrocopter locked down. Arfu, he'll set up for a great pickup. Onto Yopaj now. They found another. And that's what you want to see here from SMG. You need to find those mistakes here from Boom Esports and capitalize. And that's exactly what they just do. Die Triangle already kind of occupied here by SMG, but they aren't just about to leave the area. In fact, KP has already been jumped. Sunstrike in, but mid one, he's there with the Avalanche. Look at the cleave damage out. FBZ, he's molting right on the Night Stalker. They've got one down, but FBZ will buy back as Tims. He'll move in, takes down KP, and even finds mid one. You can always rely on Tims to get it done. So they found Moon on the Mirana, and now they'll go after Rogi. And there's not much hope here for Rogi as Tims is on the chase with the Boundless Strike out. He's going to try and heal himself up, but it's not going to be enough. A triple kill out for the Monkey King. Keep in mind, there's no outer towers left standing here for SMG, so they could go all the way for Megas if they're feeling spicy, but the jump in, Echo slams there with the toss out for Palos. He's going to survive through it. Can he get a Satanic off? No, it was on cooldown. It was on cooldown, but now Yopaj is in with the Chaos Meteors, but it's not going to be enough. They might find another, and they do. Mid one, able to find the kills as now the jump back in. FBZ, he's found Arfu and they found KP. It'll be 2 down, but now SMG, they might be able to counter-initiate as FBZ gets swapped in once again by KP. Top lane of tier 3 towers going down. Moon, he has been caught out, but he's got the BKB up. He's just going to try and leap and run his way out. He still has 2 leap charges, so he should be able to buy a bit more time as now the swap's there. KP, he's going to give him a bit more space to try and back his way out, but no, the Sunstrike is going to fly him, but no, the cheese, he gets it off in time. As now mid one, he'll move in. FBZ, he is going to drop. That was a die back on the Night Stalker. Back in with the Wukong's command though, but nobody's trapped inside of it. Fu and Rogi going to try and back, but now the meatballs come out of the sky. They've got the Keeper of the Light down, but can they find more? Rogi, he'll buy back. Yopaj is down on the Invoker. He can commit his own buyback if he wants to. He might need to, in fact, because Palos may get caught. And there's your magic missile out. KP, he'll lock him down for a second. He has the swap up as well. We'll swap him back into the Avalanche toss, and now, but you've got the Cataclysm. It's not going to be enough, though. In fact, Tims, he's been caught off the back line. 2 heroes down without buyback. And SMG, they might be able to find another lane of barracks. In fact, as I'm asked the question, John, they've already got it down, and they're going for tier 4 towers. Look at this tiny damage.
Oh, man. It's just ridiculous. The bait play from Moon. It's just way too much, although.
Yeah, he's been swapped in. He's going to try and force the fight. With the BKBs up on SMG, he can't do too much. In fact, now mid one, back in. Arrow's there. God. They lock him down and take him out. That's a dieback, and it seems like Boom Esports, they are at the end of the road for this game one, as SMG have made a great comeback, although maybe not. Mid one, he does end up dropping, but doesn't matter. Arfu's still around with Moon. They've got the last piece of the puzzle, and that's GG. So, from a game where Boom Esports, John, they were, what, 96, 97%?
Very open. I think the key thing for mid one is just hitting that initial Witchblade first.
Nice coming from the side there, but Roger, he could be in trouble. And they do secure first blood. FBZ, important it's going to be for the draft of SMG for the Storm to have a good game. And in fact, here we go again. Mortimer's kisses are out. He still has no zip available, so he can't run.
Oh, God.
Yapash snipes him again with the fireballs. As now Rogi, he is barely going to avoid the cookie. They'll try and force a fight. KP's around. Yapash, he's been the one that gets caught out. Inkswell's there. They'll lock him down and they'll secure the kill. So they get something for that level 3 Void. But there's your salve out now. KP, he'll move in. TP's there from mid one. Blood Ride's out. It shouldn't help though. Palos, he'll still be a man on the run. Avalanche is there, but KP eventually should have enough damage with the Void unless he loses vision. Palos, toss back up. They do eventually get the kill, but now FBZ's rotated. Death Prophet's there, and they do get KP down as a trade.
What's he doing here?
He tried to go after Tims, but Cookie, not gonna land. They were trying to land the Inkswell zip combination there onto Tims, but now Tims is going to turn it right back around on the Weaver. Rolling Thunder on the side. They've got Rogi around to try and help out, and he might be able to lock down FBZ and does get a secondary stun to allow the zip in. Cookie, it's not going to help. Moon able to take another kill on the Storm. However, in the meantime, Tims, he does snipe Arfu, but now they've got the Weaver down. Nice scan out though. He's going to spot out Arfu. Yapaj, he'll get silenced up, but the Cookie is barely going to make it in time. And that'll be another kill to go the way of Boom Esports.
I'm just finding everything now. And with that top tier 2 gone, map space is growing more limited for SMG.
Bot lane, John. Yeah, mid one. He's been scouted, but he does have help around him. Double silence out from FBZ. They'll try to go after Moon first, but he'll zip away. Rupture's out. It's got KP on the Night Stalker. He's going to try and TP away, and it looks like he is not going to make it, Yapaj. He's there with the Cookie once again, and they've got the final piece. They've got mid one. KP, he's going to try and run, but there's really no way out. Yapaj body blocks him. He's there onto the creep wave. Meanwhile, bot lane, Tims, he could be in a spot of danger. Mid one's got the Orchid up this time around so they can zip in and secure the kill as they even found FBZ. He's going to try and pop the ulti. Kiss is flying in as well. It could be a great team fight here for Boom as FBZ, he is not dead yet. Onto mid one they go. Avalanche tosses there and they found another. In fact, Moon, he's not out of danger yet either. They'll get the third.
They still have the 5k lead on Boom. They still have a lot of momentum behind them.
Palos gonna destroy Rogi in that mid lane, but now Moon and mid one are there to try and hold down this Tiny. Don't forget, this is a pos 1 Tiny, so it's worth a lot of gold here for the side of SMG, but they can't claim the kill. Cookie's there. KP, he's going to keep trying, but he will be another death for the side of SMG, as now Boom Esports, they can just rush forward onto another. They found the big target. They've got mid one. And with the kisses to fly in, there is no way out for him. He's found that target they love to go for, but misses the scatter blast. Orchid out, that'll make sure he can't stun, but he has the Yule Scepter up. So he'll cancel the TP off mid one. He's going to try and make a run for it, but Tims should be able to keep up the vision. Yapaj, meanwhile, no Mortimer's kisses, but he has the Cookie. And that'll be enough to lock him down. And I'll tell you, John, even though this mid snapfire hasn't been a thing for a while, Yapaj is making it look very good throughout this game. Number 2 is now Rogi and Moon could be in a spot of danger. Cookie, not going to be there yet. They'll try to bring in Tims, but there's your Cookie out. Perfect timing into the scatter blast. They'll find another kill onto Moon, as now they've got Rogi. They'll get a second. In fact, KP, he's going to try and run along with Arfu, but it looks like they might at least be able to find the Grimstroke, and they will.
I think the scary part right now, though, is that Boom are hitting their second power spike in Yopaj. He has his level 20 talent. Okay?
This could be scary right here. Palos, he's BKB'd up. He's going to try and find. In fact, Yopaj shows up out of nowhere with the shotgun. He'll find a double.
Because you have so much armor from Grow, you have so much HP. BKB alone, look at Moon.
Yeah, I mean, the damage, John, it's too much. You talk about the exorcism, but Palos with those right clicks. Very, very scary here. Rolling Thunder, Inkswar gonna be there. Roger, he'll move in. Soulbind down as well. KP gonna move in to the side, but Roger's already gone. KP, he can't sustain the damage as now the kisses are out. Arfu, he's so far away, but he might die anyway. How good's your accuracy, Yopaj? It's good enough.
They've got to get something.
Palos does get caught. That is a big, big something if they could take him down. Palos is still perfectly fine. He has no BKB up, but he does have teammates around him. KP is going to move in. Mid one, he'll TP in as well. Moon, he's gone. KP's gone as well. Mid one, he's going to try and man fight. They do at least get Palos, but it'll be at the cost of mid one, and they call it. They have seen enough. They have had enough. This is just such a dominant game number 2 here from Boom Esports. I think against that level 1 Illuminate though, you've got to be very wary about how much damage you really take from Rogi. Palos, Blood right out. Boom, they're going to move in. There's that Illuminate again with the curse out. Going to go through 2 heroes. And they got the stun off on Yopaj. But in the end, he gets the bounty. And it seems like KP's going to be the one in trouble as they've got the enchant out. Rogi's going to try and help, but it will not be enough to try and respond to the pressure being applied by Boom Esports. They are doing a great job of it though. Arfu's going to get roared up. I don't think they can capitalize off that roar, however. Arfu, he's still trapped in the X. Torrent is going to eventually be out. Yopaj, he does land it. Echo Slam committed. Arfu, he's going to try and fight back. But eventually they do get the kill. In fact, now Moon has been stunned, but it won't matter. The follow-up won't be there. Mid one. The tracks out. Swap out into CTM. Blood right. Be there to try and help out this Enchantress as Illuminate does fly through, but nobody's dying. KP, he'll be the second to fall for the side of SMG as shurikens are bouncing all across the heroes.
Look, let's see if this does enough with the damage on it.
Now, Tim's could be the first target. They get the track out, they've got the fish on, they should have the follow-up control here to make sure Tim's dies. And he will, it's mid one. He'll keep going for more. Onto Palos they go. Big kill on the Bloodseeker if they can find it. Shuriken's flying out left, right, and center. But mid one, he's been ruptured up. He can't go much further. CTM, he'll be targeted. But Boat's going to fly right into the face of mid one. He's still alive, however. Yopaj, he'll have to back off against Shurikens. Flying out more and more. Jeez. CTM in trouble. He'll go down. Roar out from FBZ onto Arfu. But he won't be alive. The dominated creep will get it done as mid one somehow throughout all this damage has survived. But for how long? The chase is back on, but Yopaj, he can't get close. There's too many shurikens flying out. KP, he'll try to finish the job, but can't quite do it in time. Back to Rogi. He could be in danger as FBC's around, but instead they want the silencer and they've got him. Mid-Mon, or rather Moon, is down. As now KP, he might be the second to fall, and they will get him. Every track kill's a good kill. In fact, they might have an opportunity for more now as Palos, he's going to move in, but he's got the rupture out. Boat with the X out onto mid one. He'll be protected though by KP as they'll try to go on the Venge instead. With the roar out, they've got him. In fact, mid one, he's a bit of a sitting duck. They'll get him once again on the bounty.
It was just super disciplined and splitting up every time. They have to funnel them to a really tight spot here.
Big group up, X out, they've got the Earthshaker. Yopaj immediately into the BKB, but the Global Silence is going to follow up to try and help out. Arfu still being chased down, however, and eventually will go down as now KP's been caught out. And that'll be another kill to go the way of Boom Esports. It's SMG. In fact, there was a Hawk around. So they know the smoke is there. Yopaj, he's still going to rush for the regen, but the Echo Slam is committed. Arfu really wants to lock him down. And Yopaj eventually is going to pay for trying to go after that rune as now CTM is going to be focused down. But can they take him down? KP is the one in trouble again. And you really can't underestimate the amount of damage that Boom Esports can pump out as KP will drop. SMG still looking for another way back in, but the Hawk stun is going to be there. And now the dominated creep is out with the rupture and the roar. They've got mid one. They'll find another. Tips out immediately from Boom. KP, he's frontlining for the team right now, just trying to secure that tier 1 mid, but in the meantime, mid 1, he's going to break the smoke. Fisher out to try and hold them back. They haven't spotted mid 1 yet, but Yopaj, he'll go after KP first instead anyway. Torrent's going to fly out. Boat still being held onto, but eventually he does get it out. Mid 1, he's got the BKB, so he'll be alright through the boat, but the damage with the right clicks out, Palos, he's got enough. Yopaj will claim the kill, and they've got another. KP's already down. The Remnant won't last either. Yapaj is already on his way to trying to find another hero to send back with the X. He might find Rogi. In fact, never mind, they found him instead. Fish is out. Lock him down. He'll manta off the silence. But can he survive? He'll try. Mid one. He's going to show back up, but there's your track being bounced back the way of the bounty hunter. As CTM, he'll enchant them up. And with these Hawks, these damn Hawks constantly stunning these guys up. It may not matter though. Echo Slam is there, but Afu, he doesn't have the damage on his own. In fact, never mind, because mid one with the shuriken toss, he got the kill, but it's going to cost him his own life. CTM's out with the tips again. He just keeps up the mental warfare here against mid one. As Afu, he's going to jump in on the Earthshaker. But what can he do? Roar out on KP. He might die a second time. Yeah, and he's gone. FBC's all over it. KP, you can try and run the best you can, but there's no running. They even found Moon.
Any of those items are a long way off for Moon. It's just not ramping up yet in the silencer, and the track guilds haven't been flowing in.
Mid one. Back out onto FBZ, but he sees him. Swap out KP. He's going to try and keep the bounty alive. So the shurikens do get started. KP, however, may not be so lucky as it's another nice Fisher out, but the Mortimer's Kiss is in from Tim's. But make sure they get the Venge kill. Onto more, Yapash, he's already killed off Moon. Down on the backside, they're going to commit the buyback immediately, but what are you going to achieve from this buyback? You're already at a deficit without KB, and it doesn't seem like they can actually force a fight. And I know you love to reference the level 25 mark on the silencer. Maybe that's kind of what we're set to expect here. But he's just so far off that point. It's just hard to imagine you even get to that level 25 mark the way this game's going. As more Hawks dive in. But there's a 20k deficit here for SMG. Is now mid one. Has been enchanted up by CTM. Even the creeps themselves are doing too much damage right now to mid one. He's forced the BKB up, but the Rupture was already there. Onto Moon. They got the roar out. Swap from PP, but the Mortimer's Kisses, they are just flying in. Mid one. How do you survive this? The answer is you don't. You just accept it. As Palos, he's onto another. And mid one, he just calls it. He knows. They miss the timings. The draft just does not work out. And boom, Esports, they'll be your first grand finalist for Season 8 of the BTS Pro Series.